what about intercession taking place here? Do we need someone between us and God? Never. When God was here for 3.5 years, was there anyone between the disciples and God? Between Judas and God? Do we need anybody between us and the powerful adversary? Do we need someone to speak in our behalf and hold him off and so on? That's where Christ comes between. It's sad that we have placed someone between us and God. Though God is very gracious and says, if you're so scared of me, you need to think of a friend between. That's all right with me. And so children think of Jesus as the friend between them and the awesome one. You think God is jealous of his son? The children love the son more than the father? No, he's willing to wait. That's an emergency measure, this idea of someone in between. Remember in Exodus we talked about that? When the people were so scared, they said, Moses, you be in between. Please, you talk to God. You're his friend, remember? And then you talk to us. They begged for someone in between. God wanted to speak to them. In fact, in the verse in Exodus, the people say, well, God has been talking to us and we weren't destroyed, but we don't want to run that risk again. Moses, from here on, you be in between. And Moses was busy, so they set up a whole priesthood to be between. Were the priests human? Who was between those human priests and God? You see, there's never been a need for someone to be between us and God as far as God's concerned. But those of us who are scared of God, God has kindly provided someone in between. But who's the one who came to bridge the gap? But God. If you believe Jesus is God, it's Christ's own words. We referred to them in John 16:26. There is no need for me to intercede with the Father for you, for the Father loves you himself. John 16:26. Your version may have, there's no need for me to pray the Father, plead with the Father. Goodspeed says intercede with the Father, because the Father loves you himself. Besides, who am I? If you've seen me, you've seen the Father. Who's pleading with me? So I hope we never leave the impression with people that the Father is not as loving and approachable and humble-minded as the Son. That's just incredible news. Not many believe that.